Hello and welcome back to the one and only legendary Speculation Alley. It's your boy A-Bomb here, and of course, as with me, as always, is my brother from another mother, Crypto Dilly, and a very special guest we have here, Guccheetah. What's going on, fellas?
Pretty good, dude. I'm super stoked to get into some speculation today and talk about what Gucci's got going on. Obviously, we're joined by him in Miami. How was Fuck It Saturday?
Dude, fucking Saturday was fucking awesome. Fucking Friday was fucking awesome. A bunch of fuck it's happening this weekend down here. It was a lot better than I thought it'd be. It was a lot of fun.
What was the main highlight for you?
Um, Shit, man. I don't know. You know the Beeples, the Gargas, the celebrities in our space, the good hangs. I went to an after party last night till 5 a.m. I think that was a highlight, but I'm hurting right now. Oh, I got you. Where is it? Anyways, I got your little Sentinel thing. It was fun.
Nice. Cool. Well, yeah, obviously you got something big coming out this week, which we'll get to towards the end of the video. But what are you wearing right now?
That's that Hawaiian M2 from House OG, man. You already know.
Yeah, buddy. So we're going to be doing a giveaway and we're going to release all the details at the end of the video. So keep watching. But let's get right into the speculation. What do we got going on, A-Bomb?
We're talking all the fun stuff about 10KTF that's recently happened, and the fact that New Tokyo Electric Companies moved in on Wagmi-san's shop, and kind of they still have it labeled as 10KTF shop, but now they're selling like NTEC stuff there, which is kind of sketchy. It's like if you walked into Walmart and they were claiming to sell like Louis Vuitton stuff, but it's not Louis Vuitton, that's Walmart, you know what I mean? So I'm questioning that if they're going to be the antagonist for our upcoming Battletown season. We are in Battletown 2.0 right now. It's, in the works, but we don't really have a main foe that we're going against or any major like obstacle, I guess, that we're trying to overcome. So I'm feeling that they're going to be tied into that in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I think one thing that's really interesting is obviously little context for those that may be new to 10KTF. They did a Kagami party in LA, and New Tokyo Electric Company was the ones that were running it, and they basically said that you had to wear a suit to attend the event. They were really strict on your dress code. And there's just like some different things that they've continued to push. And now we're seeing this new shop open up and they're just repurposing like Wagmi-san's brand, but they're selling all New Tokyo Electric Company stuff within the store. They have, these lab coats, we got hard hats, shoes, and then one of the big things that people are speculating on is pants. This is the first time we've seen pants within the 10KTF collection. So are we going to see pants added to the 10KTF, ecosystem?
It's a good question. I don't know. Good Cheetah, what are your thoughts?
I mean, we've got back, chest, hands, head. There's nothing for the pants. I mean, that's there's an opening there.
Do we want to be wearing slacks though, like NTEC slacks? I don't know.
These suits want us to be just decked out in their garb, bro. Like they want us wearing around these slacks with a hard hat. Like I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, leading into the very end of the speculation that's kind of been running around is obviously this back room also opens up right behind the 10KTF like drapes. And what we see back there is that there's the chewed wires, which is a callback to what we saw in a previous tweet on the train, where we saw the little like creature like chewing up the wires. And so is that going to be like where we see that is the structure maker, like the Tamagotchi, like what we speculated on before, or was like Wagmi-san's portal actually removed from this space and now they have transported it somewhere else? What are your thoughts on what was in that room and what the new speculation will be kind of like geared towards?
I think that leaning into some of the stuff with I think there's a baby kaiju that ripped up that, and there is that tweet that said for the mission, or I guess the text that said for the mission, they took a bunch of power cables and some other stuff. So really leaves an open, door to what that could be, and sort of leaves more mystery for us, obviously. The thing that sticks out to me the most as well is, I think it was the mission before the one that we're currently on. It's when Moon was trying to get off of the rock, and it was like right after she got off the rock, and she essentially heard that there was like a power surge somewhere, or at some point in the recent past, there was this unknown power surge from one of the floating rocks in New Tokyo. And seeing that, NTEC is sort of coming back into the story. It's a power surge, and they're an electric power company. I feel like they're just doing some stuff they shouldn't be doing, but I don't know what that is.
You think it's Kagami related? Because we got those power cords, the yellow
That is
ones.
what some folks have been leaning into. I've heard that, and that's what I'm wondering as well, is if there is any connection to the Kagami piece down the line. I mean, I think that one of the biggest speculations I've had with if Kagami is something was that everyone would have to have their Kagami, right? Like the team wouldn't do an activation if not everyone had the item that they were activating. And I feel like they've had ample time to get these out to everyone. I feel like everyone does have their Kagami now. So maybe there is some sort of event that takes place. I mean, I'm still waiting for mine to change like colors or something like that in the background. So who knows? I mean, that would be some crazy alpha if those Kagamis aren't updated in some way, shape, or form, and that was a piece of the lore. And then it was kind of like the team expected us to share what we're seeing on our Kagamis. Then obviously, I'm sure they would drop it for everyone else to get their own high def view of it. But I don't know. It'd just be really interesting to see if Kagamis do have anything to play into the future, and mainly also if NTEC's going to be these bad guys. That's my biggest thing. I'm like, are they going to create like a mega monster then or something? Like I'm thinking of like Electro from Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, is one of them going to become like that dude or something like that, or all of them going to become like that? Now we got like this Electro dude gang that we all have to fight. What is it going to be, and how are they going to become the bad guys? Because right now they seem like suits, which, I mean, who likes suits, right? But at the end of the day, it's not like suits are trying to take over the world, as far as I know, anyways. Maybe they are; they already have. But I'm just wondering where you guys are seeing them land in the sense of if they are an antagonist, what kind of like antagonizing are they doing?
Well, I think no matter what, like they play a big role in the story. And the reason I say that is I call back to the original NFT NYC event where all the team was wearing New Tokyo Electric Company like hoodies. And so obviously they play a bigger role within the whole ecosystem. But in the recent tweet, it also says like, how could they do this to 10KTF shop whenever like they've done 100 Thursdays and this company is supposed to be providing utility to New Tokyo, right? And so like when you think about the play on words, utility company, they're providing utility to New Tokyo, and you also have that they're like the electric company and they're sending out the power cables to Kagamis. There's been a long, lasting speculation that basically when all the Kagamis come up online, we're all connected through the grid, interconnected that way. And there's like a power sequence. So it could relate to that specifically. And then there's also this lingering, unclosed loop of the bits of Howen being added into the structure maker as well. And so, when you actually combine all these overarching, speculative thoughts that are out there currently, I think we see something come to a head where we do see the true intentions of NTEC very soon.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be an interesting rollout, what we see in the next couple of weeks. Guccheetah, you got any thoughts on NTEC or bits of Howlin', any of that?
I'm just happy to know that NTEC is like truly a part of the story and wasn't just a delay tactic because of the fumble of the Kagami and the hoodie rollout. Part of me thought they created this whole storyline just to buy time, but they're still part of the lore, so that's cool. I think that I do like the idea of if they are the antagonist, like the front facing is proper and suits and that type of thing, but then there's this like dark underbelly of like Illuminati or power or deep state type vibes. That would be pretty cool if NTEC like reveals itself to be that sinister.
That would be wild to see. Like what you got in my mind going to is like if you did see like an NTEC employee get into like an elevator, and it's like that classic elevator with the CIA when you like they zoom out and it goes like 500 miles into the ground. But yeah, I would be really curious to see how that rolls out, and if that is something they do where they try to keep like the presentable front facing forward, and then they're just complete assholes on the back end.
If
I
you
mean,
think about it,
I was
sorry,
just gonna say, when you think about the train, like back in the storyline, like it's all really old timey stuff. But on the train, they have power cables going into like what looks like barrels that say blue serum or something on it. Like when you think about what that means, I think that's going to be a callback for a future reference, like later in the storyline, and that will be directly correlated to NTEC starting to build what they are building, or what they have already built. Who knows?
and all tied back to the PFP. Everything about this season is going to be about building these PFPs out. And if you think about it, like everything we've seen is like past, right? Like old, like other deeds, like others back in the day, the kaiju. It's like an ancient beast. So to have Intech be utility, like future, that type of thing, it goes back to your idea, Bomb. They could be doing that, like, the whatever monster you described, a technology kind of
Right, like an
thing.
electrode type of like
Yeah,
scary dude.
it'd be cool to like have that juxtaposed next to like kaiju's.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see, right? If there is some sort of mega monster, just even a small monster that just has like this crazy power because it's got an immense amount of energy source packed into it. I don't know, but
So,
yeah,
are you guys saying that we're going to be the monsters? Our PFPs are going to be mutated beasts of these actual, like Mega Jaw and Kraken and all these different things that are actually formulated by Intech?
If 10KTF is part of Other Side deeply and part of Legends of the Mara, I always thought the PFP is going to be the opposite, like the enemy to whatever the Shattered is. So like you have these beasts, and depending on what side you play, you could be like the Shattered, or you could be the people fighting the Shattered. But there's too much unknowns to even speculate on that, I think.
For sure. Well, I
yeah,
think
I'm with
that wraps it up.
Gucci on
A-Bomb, do you
that.
have anything else to say?
No, I'm just with Gucci on that. I think it's a bit still hazy. You got to come through some of those clouds to find out what's on the other side. But I appreciate everyone for watching, and we hope to catch you in the Twitter chat. So please, if you got any value from this video, let us know in the comments, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.
Real quick, we got a giveaway that's going on live on the Twitter Spaces. Check out House OG on Twitter, and at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, make sure you like and retweet the tweets so that way you can be entered in to win your own custom Hawaiian M2. Guccheetah, do you want to talk a little bit about what you got going on and everything that we're doing for this giveaway?
Yeah, I'll do a quick 30 seconds because I know we're in a rush, but doing a giveaway of a physical and also an OG token. You need an OG token to access the limited drops I do, but the winner will get both. And one cool thing I'm doing with this Web3 streetwear brand is I'm bringing rarities to physicals. So like you're gonna get one, whoever wins this, or if you buy one, you're gonna get one, but you're not gonna know if it's a common one, which is pretty dope. This is a common; it's got wood buttons, or if you got a rare that's got the legendary, for example, has vintage Gucci buttons, and these birds are embroidered and coming off the shirt. So like, I like this idea of taking what we like about NFT world, the gambling aspect, the unknowns, and applying that to the physical. So you get a bag, you open it up. Is it legendary? Is it common? They're all cool. You'll be happy. House OG.
Love it.
Bro,
Well, hey,
that's such a sick idea.
no, it is. It's super cool.
So
I'm
cool.
gonna get one for sure. I got to be rocking one of those shirts. But yeah, definitely like, retweet, and then attend our show on Twitter 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your chance to be entered in to win one of these shirts and an OG token. With that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Like A-Bomb said previously, subscribe to the channel. We're close to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see you in next week's video. Peace.